Rim Country News brought to you by Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. Same stop, different horses since 1916. And by Terlucas and Brandt CPA PLLC, with a long history of providing quality CPA services right here in Rim Country. On this finally Friday, April 9th, for Tano TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson with your Rim Country News headlines. Well, it appears fire season is indeed upon us, and much earlier than normal this year. A town just on the southern edge of Gila County was mostly evacuated yesterday as wildfire kept crews on the ground and in the air very busy. Now, there was no immediate reports of any injuries, and an emergency shelter was set up at the Ray High School in Kearney for the evacuees. Arizona Department of Forestry and Fire Management, their officials said that the wildfire was burning in thick tamarisk in a river bottom. Hot and dry conditions, along with high winds that produced multiple spot fires, challenged firefighters on what's being called the Margot Fire yesterday afternoon and into the evening as well. At last report, the fire was approximately 500 acres in size with 20% containment. Officials say forward progress on that fire has been stopped. Due to the extreme fire behavior, proximity to the involved fuels, and exposure to smoke and products of combustion, the town of Dudleyville was evacuated yesterday afternoon. Fire officials report 12 primary structures were destroyed in that fire. Multiple ground and air resources have been working to suppress the fire, including a very large air tanker, a large air tanker, and helicopters. An estimated 75 to 100 personnel are assigned to that fire. Crews were battling the flames from the ground, while air tankers were dropping thousands of gallons of water and fire retardant from above. Dudleyville has a population of only about 1,000 and is located off of Highway 77, about 30 miles south of Globe. The Pinal County Sheriff's Department continues to assist in the wildfire efforts in Dudleyville. At last report, around 74 homes remain under the go or evacuate status. The Central and Northern Arizona chapter of the American Red Cross has opened an evacuation center located at the Ray High School in response to the evacuation order of the Margot Fire. Evacuees may go to the evacuation center to receive assistance, cool off a little bit, and get more information. Highway 77 was closed for several hours yesterday, but it has now been reopened. The mining town was the site of a July 2017 wildfire that charred almost 1,200 acres and destroyed several structures, including homes. Well, in other news from around Rim Country, there's a lot going on. The Payson Police Department, first of all, they're hoping that you'll join them this next Wednesday evening for a Facebook Live presentation offered by Detective Varga. He'll be informing the public on Payson's most commonly used drugs and the problems they pose to our community. You'll also have the opportunity to ask questions and just get on Facebook and find the Payson Police Department Facebook page, and then you'll be able to find additional information there as we get a little closer to that next Wednesday evening event. And finally, a pretty impressive lineup of sweet rides rolled into Rim Country yesterday. This informal Corvette Club, based out of the Metro Phoenix area, well, they came up to Rim Country to cool off a little bit yesterday, and they did so beneath the shade of the pines up in Christopher Creek. K-Rim's Richard Kerr stopped by to take a look and learn a little bit more about what the club is all about.
I'm speaking with Mia and Rainer. They're leaders in the Corvette Club, which just happens to be going through Christopher Creek. And I thought we'd have them tell us a little bit about what the club's all about and where they're headed.
We're from Fountain Hills, Arizona, and we're on a run today. We do runs throughout the year, and most of the people that are here are from all over the valley, all the way from Gold Canyon to West Phoenix, and we just happen to all appear at Fountain Hills. We're a very informal club. We don't have any rules, any hierarchy. We just started from the big car show at Phil's in Fountain Hills by the fountain, and it grew from 2 people to about 50. And today's destination is here. So we love to run up the 87. My wife and I also have a place in Lakeside, and more often than not we come through here to Lakeside. And everybody's got a diverse background. There's some Navy, some Air Force, lots of salespeople, and they're probably some of the nicest, most fun people. We have no pretense. We're just an informal group, and we call and say, do you want to go? And we go. And we've had up to 15 Corvettes, and as you notice, a lot of them are into the new C8s. Some of us are still only in the antique C7s, which are just a little younger. And we have one great time, and we've been at Christopher Creek before, and we love it here.
Well, coming up in Rim Country weather, above normal daytime temperatures, dry weather, and light afternoon breezes will occur at least through the weekend, but we may have a few changes in weather headed our way. A complete look at your 7-day forecast is coming up next. You're watching Rim Country News. Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination. Jake started out as an Arizona stage stop way back in 1916, and folks have been stopping here ever since. Jake's also has been famous as a popular stopping spot for travelers headed to Rim Country or Roosevelt Lake. But as more people discover this historic stop, more and more, it becomes the destination. It was even featured in the 2008 movie Jake's Corner and later featured at the Sedona Film Festival. Ice-cold beers from the tap, imported or specialty beers, a generously stocked full bar, and great food that keeps you wanting to come back again and again. Enjoy a game of pool inside or step out and enjoy the covered patio and outdoor bar with live entertainment and much more. We hope to see you soon at one of the most historic stopping spots in Arizona, Jake's Corner Bar and Grill. It's not just a bar, it's a destination.
Hi, I'm Michael Dowling with the Old County Inn and Pinewood Tavern. So we've been using Terlucas and Brandt probably for the last 4 years. They've been really awesome to work with, Amy and Marguerite. They do everything now from pretty much all of our payroll needs, pay all of our taxes. They even help us on Fridays to pick up our checks, which is great since they're local. But I pretty much use them for everything. They've been awesome to work with, and they take off all the things I don't have to worry about as far as taxes go, so I can concentrate on my business. But as for now, they're pretty much doing all of my personal taxes, all of our payroll needs, all of our business taxes, and very affordable and just awesome to work with, and they're local. So we really appreciate them, and they've been a great partner with us so far.
Well, taking a look now at Rim Country weather, through the weekend, it looks like we should stay on the eastern edge of a ridge over the Pacific with temperatures above normal and afternoon breezes coming around just about every day. On Saturday, a trough deepens over the Pacific Northwest before sliding eastward. That's going to be well to our north. What it means for us is gradients will increase, bringing increased winds, southwest winds that is, on Saturday and Sunday. Temperatures will remain 5 to 10 degrees above normal with dry conditions. Next week, the pattern still looks to shift with little certainty on anything other than maybe some cooler temperatures and continued breezy conditions. The slight chances for precipitation are still lingering out there by the end of next week as weather models continue to hint at a developing low across the west that lingers into much of next week. Forecast cluster analysis seems to favor this outcome. Now, what's called ensemble guidance continues to show a few areas with light precipitation chances. However, there continues to be differences on the placement and the evolution of the overall synoptic pattern past Monday and Tuesday in the forecast operational runs. Now, even with the lingering low, moisture looks to be limited with the placement and origin of the low over land. And we'll see winds increase by Tuesday with gusts 25 to 35 miles an hour possible. And we will continue to monitor the forecast outlook as we move a little closer to next week. So stay tuned for more updates as we make our way through the weekend. Well, taking a look at highs and lows around Rim Country today, looking like some pretty beautiful weather all in all for Rim Country here. As a matter of fact, overall it should look something like this. Here in Payson today, under sunny skies with a few breezes, we're forecast to hit 77 for a high today, with 43 our expected low tonight. Up on top of the rim at both Clintswell and Forest Lakes, 66 is their forecast high today, with their low tonight dipping down to right around 36 degrees. Our neighbors up in the communities of Pine and Strawberry, well, you should see things warm up today to around 70 degrees for a high, and your low tonight dropping down to around 37. Over in Young, 77 should be the high today, with still a fairly cool low of around 40 expected there tonight. Further south and lower in elevation, Tonto Basin, well, they're forecast to hit 89 for a high today. Their low tonight will once again be pretty mild. It's only going to be dropping to around 54 degrees. And all the way down south in the Metro Phoenix area at Sky Harbor International Airport, well, the National Weather Service today says that they can expect to hit a toasty high of 94 degrees at the airport there today, with their low tonight only dropping down to around 62, so pretty mild temperatures all the way around. And that's what's happening around Rim Country. For Tonto TV, K-Rim Radio News, and Global Trails Media, I'm Randy Roberson. Make it a great weekend.